Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to H World News. Archaeologists have made a fascinating discovery in Poland, unearthing the skeleton of a young woman dating back to the 17th century. The skeleton was found in a graveyard in Pien near Ostrołęka, Poland, and displayed intriguing characteristics that hint at beliefs in vampire folklore of that era. The most striking feature of this find was a sickle placed across the woman's neck in a manner that would prevent her from rising from the dead. Professor Dariusz Poliński from Nicolaus Copernicus University, who led the excavation, explained that this placement of the sickle would likely result in decapitation or injury if the deceased attempted to get up. Additionally, the woman's head showed traces of a silk cap, suggesting a higher social status. Another curious detail was the presence of a triangular padlock attached to her left big toe. This indicator suggested that those who buried her were deeply concerned about her potentially returning from the grave, possibly as a vampire. These findings are part of a larger historical context where vampire burials were not uncommon in Europe from the 14th to the 17th centuries. Such burials were often associated with mysterious outbreaks of disease, such as pandemics or mass poisonings. In these times of uncertainty, people believed that these vampires would first target family members, then neighbors, and ultimately the entire village, which was seen as a contagious pattern. The practice of protecting graves from potential revenants took various forms, including stakes through the heart, decapitation, burning, and placing stones in the mouth. It's important to note that while these practices may seem related to vampires, they were part of a broader set of superstitions surrounding death during that period. In this specific case, the sickle across the woman's neck may have held a different significance. Some historians have suggested that similar placements of agricultural tools, like sickles, could be linked to social status rather than vampirism. The discovery prompts further research and investigation into the beliefs and practices of that time, shedding light on the complex and often perplexing customs and superstitions surrounding death and the afterlife in historical Europe. Remember to like and subscribe if you would like to hear more news stories like this.